Well, Shamil, very impressive to be in just your second UFC fight, but to be the main event, the headliner. I guess, what are your thoughts ahead of this opportunity?
Tur ფიქრები რიცი main event halduki ახლა.
Тону гуцагуухун hani hadin main event kel hani вагизи кел дум hadинан и главный бой вечера алда. Хебук ана дир мечта вообще hani ке hani main event алда ваги дайги ухара гю.
Yeah, I'm very happy to get this opportunity. It was my dream to be in UFC, and of course, I'm very happy to be on posters and be main event here.
When you had that dream in the UFC, did you ever imagine that it would be this fast that you would be in the main event and be the headliner of a UFC card?
Dur мечтабук an UFC от кези дин колбук арашту дадин хеко уже кел бойлд главный бошези.
Букинжу дирак алда хеб мурадал цин букинжу дир хидин кирил авон. Даже лицо тренера ста авмук арадин авона цену хол постерал соб подписал мехалал. Hadinnan handir surat kida чуази бугелам ос авона ха цосона лаги хекес кулдуцел авон халеха алас қомук умуго де ханса гушезе.
Of course, I was not expecting to get that fast. Even before my UFC debut, I remember that moment when I was signing the posters, and I told my coach, "When do you think my picture will be on these posters?" And coach told me, "Patience, Shamil, maybe next year." And I'm getting in the next fight. Of course, it's surprise and really good surprise for me.
That's awesome. So what did that moment feel like this week, signing your name to the poster that had your picture on it?
Анчи дур сурат ки бугуду, анчи ши бугуду состояние.
Ханжу вохундун. Хеб дингу хеб сурат титулни болду. Шанжи ки да шөлел ургалду.
Of course, it was great feelings, and my next thoughts are about when I will sign it for my title fight.
Very nice. All right, big opponent here, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. I guess, what do you think about him overall as a fighter, and kind of what challenges he presents for you?
Дур соперник Rozenstruik, тусу уровень лоши абили и ту захмат лизи шибук ин беоли усуа қалсан.
UFC бугу ambition liga байцайроги liga хесу рақатланди цалеу ликуеша байцук ан хеу 12 номер ги унаро ан хелдатсе 5 номер ги ук ан хеу ну бихай бой бук инаро ликола хадида ну мет халабила ха рагисловар мехал шу ши бой колен дирги усу.
UFC is a place where all elite fighters are fighting, and Rozenstruik is top 12 now, and he was in top 5, so it's showing his level. And of course, I'm not expecting easy fight, and it will be good, hard fight, I think, for both of us.
I know you posted online this week that you heard people were hating on this fight, that they shouldn't hate, they should tune in and watch and welcome a new contender. Were you getting negative feedback about this fight?
Тут твиттерал тлумбук ана ханчи главный бой гишун адан зибот улеч один хекуше батира катлан гозибот тлумугут и байцай гирихизи един бихулу гишту адан зибот лулариле ду един хекуше.
Адамаз адам рукун батия шивотлмуген цу цоботло рукуна адам хабижут ан шивицун ботлажо бицун чай единан дицезул внимание ценебо шулар хезабур жол дици бихизаун хавзда ози qalamuk ana цე чайри хизер цე чайрачра цуз данди колледжо.
Yes, fans are different. Some people understand real fans, that it's good thing for our division to have a new blood, but some people, they just trash talk, they just want to write something they write, so I don't get serious these comments. And so just my advice, be happy that there is a new fighter coming and making a big statement, and as you saw in my UFC debut, just watch it and enjoy.
Very nice. I think a lot of people feel like you could fight for a title at some point in the future. You win here. How soon do you see yourself challenging for a title? Is it something you want to do quickly? Do you want to see a slow rise? How do you see your career progressing?
Чот садаас авал буг уже мон за титул вагези хадур рогилон дую кин ботлумог хабос бе хаду берханани хекуш вагези яги дада конгойшөзи
ди ботлар жо хаболе багурил ха ди ботлумог титул шөзи хеку но хаб UFC ди да абун ходо анцубо хабискол анцубо хабизи хадурун титул шөзи.
You know, it's not the place where I take decisions. So, if you ask me, of course, I wanna fight soon, as soon as possible, big fights, which will get me to the UFC gold. But if UFC will tell me you need to do another 10 fights to reach that, I'm ready to do that fights also.
Right. Last thing for me, I guess, what's your goal in this fight? Is it just a victory, or is it to do something really spectacular to get people's attention in the main event?
Habel the plan shibugidur. تحب دور كور برخيز برهنش ياجي توني تو عسيجو بخيزايز
عسيجو بخيزايز دون كيدن تلهونارو جاني شايغورو غدي دانديوغي چيكي غوچي چارا بروشا گورو ليدالغي غوسلاي غوسيگي بوتلون كينا بخيز دير كور برخيزا بيز قريم مودي.
Yeah, you know, my opponent is also not like punching back. He's a high-level fighter, and I don't want to risk. Of course, first goal is to win, and how it goes, we will see.
I just have one for you. You mentioned Twitter earlier. We've all been noticing that you've been a little bit more funny and showing your personality on Twitter. And the fans are wondering if it's really you running that Twitter account. Can you tell us if that's really you?
Twitter алды. Амерже интересный жол холю гудутса. Дутса иш холю буги як бат ичис дутса лез перевод холю гили айхат дургут отскоч.
Twitter-ал дица вадит хаболугу ну ослица хоб хабиле дир Twitter вадит ну ракал кар жол холлу ходорожан.
It's me. I have Twitter on my phone, and I have my friends who can translate for me in good English, but all ideas and jokes, it's coming from my ideas.
Are you increasing like kind of your presence on Twitter because of this main event, or have you always been doing this and we're just now noticing?
Main event shun khadush tu botlum gadin so popularность бач я кида гуш tu радин бук армон активный социальный сетел.
Дон социальный сетел да активно кида гук анадон, но Twitter баби хан хадица UFC шор асна хабиз.
I was active in social media, but not in Twitter. When I signed with UFC, I understood that it's important here in America to use Twitter, and that's why I started it.
You're doing a good job. Keep it up. Thank you.
So, like in everyday life, are you like a funny, joking guy? You seem very serious every time we see you. Is that your Twitter personality? Is that how you are when you're not in front of us?
You Twitter ол шутка бигжол хол мехал кепожал хол ду хваларах мехал мунцах серьезно чуи хулила улуга.
Да, дон просто хабсадлил цукхана чугу гойдина со настроение чугу зда.
I'm just a little bit hungry. I'm cutting weight as well.
A quick one for me before you guys go eat. You mentioned Rosenstruck, not a punching guy. Absolutely not. He has one of the fastest knockouts in this division. What are some of the problems that this guy proposes for you that you're like excited to figure out and break him down for your 5-round main event?
It's up on the Rasen strike. Click about it so gila. Do again.
That his opponent, he said, oh, he's not a punching bag, so he acknowledges that it's a tough fight. He's a top-ranked guy, one of the fastest knockouts. But besides that, what are some of the problems that he would like to figure out? So a way to break down his opponent and say, okay, yes, I can beat this guy.
It's up now. Behind Chegil, Elon, do you go interest bugi or so silny rakal? Does that and do the Habizik Olijo Durgo to Sibia протестировать, короче.
Дица дун эмер протестировать хона дица дунгу эмер бат и рагой қайгун рече қулчагу рече ханадун стойкол рагolча стойкол дуагана ҳад ога тестирование бук инел кол ҳанҷи дица дидок олижоги ҳабун кӯрбор холзе ҳаракат баққизи холзе.
You know, during all my career, I tested myself a lot. I wrestled against wrestlers. I fought stand up against strikers, you know, and now I think I reached this level and I deserve now not to risk a lot and to make sure that my hand will be raised. That's it. That's all what I want.
Thank you, sir. Good luck on Saturday.